Hello everybody, welcome to another tutorial video. Today I'm going to show you how to install add-ons into your LSPDFR, whether that be cars, add-on textures such as LA roads, billboards, etc. Basically anything that says an add-on. If it doesn't come with an OpenIV installer package, I will show you how to install it. If you do have an installer package that it comes with, such as most LSPDFR vehicles that are add-on will come with an installer that you could just go through here and go through packs and installer, and then it'll give you an OIV file and it'll install right into your mods folder, and that's a done deal for you. But there will be in some cases where you, for instance, let's say you download LA roads here. It'll give you just a simple folder, and inside that folder will be a DLC.rpf. Now that actually has to be installed manually because it does not become, it does not come with an OIV file. So if you were to download this from the GTA 5 website, which I will in fact link in the description below, so you can download it for yourself and follow along the steps with me, and then your game will look really good and your roads will be a nice texture. So once you do download it, you will get a WinRAR package if you have WinRAR, and inside the folder it'll come with LA_roads. And what I would do is I would just drag the entire thing to my desktop, which it might take a little bit for you guys depending on your storage system, internet space, etc. So we're gonna go ahead and give it just a couple seconds here to finish transferring over to my desktop. You can, however, install it straight from WinRAR. However, I like to unpack my files all the way. Even though WinRAR is an unpacking service, I do like to actually unpack it all the way onto my desktop. So this will be finished up here pretty shortly. Okay, and then you can close out of this once it's done. You can see right here I have my LA roads. Don't mind my other messy desktop applications. Once you have that, though, if you do not have OpenIV, you are going to need it for this portion, as it is OpenIV allows you to see more inside your game files, more than the GTA main directory will ever allow you to. Once you do have OpenIV installed, which I will link that in the description as well. If you do not already have a mods folder, which you should by this point in time, if you have added custom cars, custom peds, visual mods, etc., you will need to have a mods folder, and inside that mods folder will be an update folder and an x64 folder. So once you open your mods folder, you will go to your update folder, your x64 folder, your DLC packs, and then this is where every single add-on pack will go. You can see I have a couple in there, such as EUP, FR badges, LA billboards part 1 and 2, LA roads, a map thing that I'm actually going to take out here shortly, and there's RCA and streetlights as well. Those are all custom ones. All these other ones, such as patch day 20 all the way up to MP whatever the hell that says, those are all base game stuff that comes with your game automatically, so you don't really have to worry about those. The only one you would have to really worry about in here is patch day 20 or the latest number of patch day when you add your vehicles. Those will get updated each time that the game has a major update, which I don't think they're doing anymore anyway, but just in case, now you know. So what I would do here, you can see I already have LA roads in, but the easiest way to install it, and really the only way to install it, is you're going to click edit mode right up here. You can see I already have it clicked, and then you'll just take the folder that you have right here and drag it over here, and keep in mind GTA 5 mods, update, x64, DLC packs, that's where it'll go. You'll just drag it over, it'll create something that looks right like that in your folders, and you can open the DLC RPF, and you can see all the nice textures that they have for the roads. Once you have that, you are not done yet. It is not fully in your game. You actually have to put it into the load order when you first launch the game, because if you don't do that, you have a DLC in there that is not being loaded, and you will most likely 100% of the time get crashes before you even launch in game. So to get that to load in game, what you're going to do is let's start from the beginning here. You're going to travel back to your mods folder. You go to your update RPF. Your update RPF is what you use to change the values of certain data items, such as lighting, weather, etc. So once you get into the update RPF, you go to your common folder, your data folder. You can see where this is going now. And then your DLC list. Now this is your DLC load order. Everything that's in this XML right here will be loaded from the DLC packs that you just put LA Roads in. So this part is the most confusing part out of the entire thing, as you're going to have to click on it, drag it to your desktop. I already have one, so I'm going to go and replace it. Right click on it and press open with Notepad. Okay, so here's the scary part of it, because you got all this stuff. If you've never coded before, this is all going to look foreign to you and you're not going to know what to do. So the easiest way that I can tell you how to do it is you'll scroll all the way down to the bottom, and then at the very bottom, if you don't have any other mods such as EUP, Streetlights, LA Roads, etc., then you will just see this at the very bottom, MP Christmas 2018, if your game is updated. I hope it's updated. So you're not going to have all of these. So the easiest way to add this, so I'm just going to go ahead and take this out real quick, and then get that line back up. You want to keep everything in line. You see how everything, like all the items here, are perfectly in this line here. All this, don't mess with anything up here. Don't mess with anything down here. Keep those exactly where they are, as that does affect your game load files. So the easiest way to do this is find any line, pick any line you want. I'm just going to pick MP Battle. You're going to start at the very end of that line. Make sure you don't get the spaces in front. And then you're just going to copy the whole thing. And then what you're going to do is at the very end of the line right before paths and right under, so if you were taking, let's say, MP Smuggler, since MP Crit, or actually let's do MP, if you were going to take Patch Day 20 and copy it, you'll put it right under MP Christmas, or just underneath the exact one that's in the bottom of the list. So what I do is I press enter, so it makes that line right there, that new line. Press tab twice so it gets everything lined up, and then you'll paste it. Now you're not done here, because you see now we have 2 MP battles, so it's going to try to load 2 of the same DLC twice, and you'll most likely get crashes. So for it to load LA Roads, you're going to go ahead and in between the 2 slashes here, delete where it says MP Battle, or whichever one that you choose or chosen. Type in the name of the DLC that you just put in, and if you forgot what it was, wherever you put it on your desktop, you just move it up there. You can see it's just LA_Roads. So let's go LA_Roads. And then make sure everything's lined up. This one needs to be exactly 1 tab ahead and directly under this, and this one needs to stay exactly where it's at the beginning. Once you do that, you can go and exit out and save, and then you'll just drag it right back into your DLC list.xml. And then after that, you are done. I'm not going to drag it in there, as I already have it in. So what we will... Alright, so we are in game now. You can see my custom character, don't mind him. It's a pretty boy. We got that, he got that shotgun. For some reason, he got sticky bombs on him. We're not going to talk about that. So, you can see, if we were, let's take a quick helicopter around. Maverick, okay. I'm doing this on keyboard and mouse, so don't judge my flying skills. I think you have to do this with mouse. So you can see here, it is a very, very drastic difference from normal GTA 5 stock roads. They're all cracked and they don't look too great, to this. And honestly, in my opinion, the best part about this entire mod is the highways. Especially since I like to do a lot of highway patrol, LSPDFR gameplay, as well as like state police and stuff. So I kind of like to stick more towards the highways, and it just makes everything just look so great. So that's how you know it's working. As well as if you were to look at my architecture around, it's kind of hard to see from this height, but you can see I do have the custom billboards in that you saw in my mods list as well. So, alright, let's go back to my desktop, and I will run through it one more quick time with you, and then we will end the video here. Alright, so we're back on my desktop with OpenIV open. That's weird to say out loud if you think about it. So just to clarify one more time, you go to Upmods, Update, X64, DLC Packs, and you'll put the entire folder in there. And then Update RPF, Common, Data, drag the DLC list out, copy the one line that you need, and then paste it at the bottom. And then just change the name that is inside those slashes at the in the middle, and change it with whatever mod that you did. And so, for instance, let's say that we were to do, let's say if we did LA billboards, you can see wherever I put that DLC list, I think I already deleted it. That's okay, unless it's on my other screen, which I think I may have. That's okay. So if I were to do any other of these ones, I would just change the name that's in the middle to LA_billboards_P2, P1, FR badges, EUP, RCA, and streetlights, and then anything else that you decide to do. If you do have a car one, if you're going to download custom add-on cars that didn't come with an OIV file, it would be done the exact same way, and then you can just spawn them in game like you normally would. I would recommend using a trainer of sorts. The F4 menu that LSPDFR comes with stock works pretty great too for that. If not, there are custom add-on spawners that you can download from GTA5mods.com. So that is about all I have for you today. If you did enjoy it and this did help, make sure you hit that like button, hit a comment if you do have any other questions or any other tutorials that you would like to see. Also, check me out on Twitch at Avion Gaming Official, where I've been streaming on there a little bit more recently. Kind of got off being sick. You can kind of still hear my voice. It's getting a little better. But thank you guys so much for watching. If this did help, make sure you smash that like button one more time, and I will see you all next video. Have a good night, everybody.